Hello.
Hello. Hi, India.
Hi. How are you today?
I'm doing well.
Do you want to tell me about your book?
I've written a book called Love is Simple, but We Are Not,
Very true.
because loving is often quite complicated. And we get close to somebody and we fall in love, and then very quickly we realize that it can get very complicated and it's not always so easy to love well. So the book is all about different ways that we can get beyond some of our limitations so we can love more fully and hopefully have a relationship that lasts a long time.
I love that. And you yourself are a psychologist, a therapist,
Right, I'm a marriage counselor.
marriage counselor.
I'm a sex therapist, and I've been a psychotherapist for, 33 years.
It's a lot of years.
It's a lot of years, and a lot of my experiences with couples have gone into this book. I've just seen all these patterns with couples and the troubles they get into and the pain it causes. And so the book is designed to help people be able to see the patterns they get stuck in and identify them so they can make adjustments on their own and reduce the amount of pain they feel and hopefully eliminate the disconnection they have with their romantic partner.
I love that. And these are stories that were originally published in a magazine, am I correct? Or a newspaper?
That's right. That's right.
And then you've collated them into this book. Is there any story specifically that really stands out to you?
There are articles. I wrote a column for about 15 years, and a lot of them are focused on different ways for us to love ourselves,
Oh, okay. I love that.
because it all starts
If
from
you don't love yourself,
self-esteem,
you can't love anyone
right?
else.
We hear that so
Yeah.
often, and that's because there's an essential truth in that it's really important to love ourselves. But what a lot of us don't realize is there are deep layers within. And oftentimes the deeper layers that are left over from our very early lives include a lot of pain and places where we don't
Yeah.
love ourselves so well. And when we get close to another person, it kind of wakes up those older layers. Right? And we realize, I don't love myself as much as I thought I did.
Yeah.
Right?
So, would you recommend therapy for everyone, even if they think they are like fine?
No, I think if someone thinks they're fine, they don't need therapy.
Okay.
It's only when they run into trouble and realize that they're stuck, right?
Yeah.
They're having some troubles and they don't know how to figure them out. And this book is designed to help a lot of people not need therapy,
Fair.
right?
That would be good.
And
Therapy's
hopefully
expensive.
it's very expensive, and this is a less expensive way to
Yes.
identify the problems. And the book is also a lot about sex and intimacy, because that also wakes up a lot of painful feelings. The closer we get to somebody, the more that gets woken up inside us. And intimacy is a wonderful, pleasurable way to share time with another person, but it also creates difficulties.
And what would you say one of the biggest misconceptions about romance, romantic love, sexual intimacy is that people have?
I think people have a lot of unrealistic expectations about it. They think that it should happen without any problems or difficulties, and that if they have difficulties, that it means that their partner is the wrong partner for them, and that it's a bad relationship. Whereas instead, I think that it simply means that some growth needs to occur in both partners, and growing changes are what our love relationship is about. So it's not about disposing of your partner,
Yeah.
but working together to learn more and to grow
Yeah.
more, especially in our capacity to love.
I love that. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.